Hey, one rep clients, this is Marv. One rep at a time, obviously. So this is a way to trigger strength, I guess, for lack of a better word. So we could do explosive movements paired around resistance training for something known as post-activation potentiation. Typically that's when guys do like really heavy squats and they do like a really high box jump. So that's very athlete specific. It doesn't really translate to everyday folks like you or I. That includes me because I am not some high-level NBA basketball player. So doing, I learned from Dr. Justin Brink of doing an explosive movement with something light like resistance band or body weight right before like a heavy weightlifting exercise, so reversing the order, does have some carryover by exciting the central nervous system and may help you be just a little bit stronger. So I do need to say, if you have any sort of injuries going on, do not do this. If you cannot pass one of the 3 movement assessments I've given you, do not do this. If we're doing corrective exercise for a particular joint that's going to be involved in these movements, do not do this. But if you can clear all of that and you've already done your warm-up, so we're also not doing this cold, because anytime you do an explosive movement, I don't care if it's with bands or body weight or not, Snap City, we don't want to have that. So we are going to be doing our warm-up. You do your warm-up sets, whatever given exercise, and then before, you can do this for every working set or before the first 2 working sets, do these explosive movements using your resistance bands that you use for your recovery sessions or body weight for like a squat movement. And you do 3 to 5 reps and you may find yourself to be a little bit stronger. So you do this, you go straight into your working set. So what I mean is we'll do a movement where I'm facing you first. Is say you're gonna do any sort of chest pressing exercise. I don't care if it's incline, decline, flat, whatever. Is you would get in position and you'd anchor your band and you're gonna do 3 to 5 super explosive but separate reps of a press. So what I mean is, just like that, I would drop the band, go right into my working set. So if you notice, every rep is separate. I'm not doing this, okay? I want every rep separate so we get that maximum excitation of the central nervous system of being explosive as possible with a light resistance band. We're not going heavy, we're going light. Whenever you do a back exercise, so any type of row, any type of pull up, pull down, again, no matter what plane of movement you're in, you would just do a horizontal row. So it would be just like this, anchored in. Okay, if we're gonna do an overhead press, with this band, I'm going to be honest, like it can be, that's a good amount of tension if we're anchoring it with our feet pressing all the way up. So finding something in the gym, like, I mean, if really, you should only be doing this for like an Arnold press maybe, but typically just for a overhead barbell press or push press. So you're going to be at a squat rack anyway, so you can anchor this on the safety bar. So pretend I'm on a safety bar, let's make sure I don't hit anything. And I'm just going to go slow, but it would be, because I don't want to hit my hand. So just like that, 3 to 5 reps, everything's separate. Okay, now what about lower body movements? Because we're not going to use bands. We'll do jump squats, same thing, everything's separate. So it would be notice how I jump, stop myself in a quarter squat, and then press up, explode up as quick as I can, pause, explode up. So try this. This is a great way to trigger strength. And then real quickly, just because I'll probably give this to you to write up as well, another way is to do super max loading. So say I'm gonna do a squat, and let's just say I'm gonna do 200 pounds on the squat, okay? Well, I would load it with an additional 90 pounds, so 290 pounds is on the bar. I can't squat that. But you get under the bar, you brace everything super nice and tight. So I am taught, don't be disrespectful of the weight. Okay, everything's super tight, brace yourself, stand up so slightly, just stand there with the 290 pounds on your back. No, we're not gonna go anywhere. Brace yourself for 10 seconds, Carefully set it down, and then you strip the extra plate off each side. Now you can rest a little bit to get the heart rate down, or if your heart rate's not elevated enough, go into your working set. So it works really well with squats. It works well with a bench press. You would have somebody help you. Don't do this by yourself. You're in the bench press position, have somebody help you raise it up. You bring the bar over your chest, elbows are locked out. You just hold the weight for 10 seconds, have them help you put it back. Overhead press, it works okay with. So same idea. You unrack the weight, you would just stand and hold it there. Now that can be difficult on the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists, so tread cautiously. It really works best for squatting and bench pressing. Deadlift, no, we can't do that. Rows, we can't do it. But if we do like the heavy movement before, you're already going to excite your central nervous system to get the most bang for your buck. So resistance band, explosive movement before your working sets, my favorite way. And then also try the super max loading. You'd only do that once. You don't need to do it between every set. Do it before your first working set. You'd have your working weight on the bar, right? You have your clips, and you put the extra the plates on the outside of the clips. As soon as you rack, you can take them off real quickly and then get to work. So Marv, onerepatime.net, try these tips and tricks, see if you can't get a little extra strength. And remember, these are tips and tricks that may or may not work. Post-activation potentiation is not a guaranteed thing. It might work, it might not. There's only one way to find out.
Hey Buster, eyes on me, not on my leg. Haha. So, if you got this video, you are a 1Rep client, so I want to say thank you. And then if you ever want to save money and then help me and all around, if you refer anybody to me or us, but we know it's me, and they sign up, they will get a discount and you'll get a discount. And if we're not working together any longer, I will send you money wherever you are, anywhere in the world. I prefer to do work with referrals, keep it all in the family, keep the people who are actually motivated and want to do this the right way. So if you refer somebody, make sure they tell me that you referred them, or just give me a heads up. Hey, here's this person's contact information, or they're going to contact you. I referred them, and everybody will save.